They are ready, and they are in. Anaton rebuffed immediately. Behind the shield, though, Suzu getting the plant down. Usus, the first one involved in the fracas. Eminem cleaning up on kills, but CAG manages to get out of it with the diffuser planted. To be fair, this exact strategy from CAG has popped up many, many times. They just need to hop on it. CAG cleaning up. Relatively easy as you're in such a difficult position. Chunking away at the HP, but it's just a reflex test. Out he runs, he manages to get it. You have 7 seconds. Long arming the diffuser. Suzu will need to encroach upon his position very quickly. Neo falls off. Gets the kill, but it doesn't matter. Not gonna come even remotely close, and well, it was actually a second away. Very impressive stuff.
They could just be flaunting towards the bomb site in a moment here, but no, they get stopped. No, shut down rather towards Tyrant. Now sort of stuff, he needs to get super aggressive to try and get something back, but they're waiting and it pays off again.
This could be flawless if Neo can't have anything. Will he? No, he can't. Black Ray cleans up on the very final engagement and wins it. It's the first pick again for Cyclops, 2 in a row. Oh, answered back. Black Ray with 1 onto Neo. Cyclops the advantage. Anaton walking in, flushing out this back bar. He's got diffuser, nice kills from CAG. It's all up to Nello. The Monty's gonna take the engagement. The laser gates, as you want to call it. Oh no, Usus looks away. Oh, okay, he gets the kill onto Black Ray at the last second.
It's gonna be risky.
Bottom of the main stairs. Usus has this angle. There's an explosion from above. Tyrant takes out Anaton. There goes the glass, and Eminem kills every single player from CAG in very quick order. Eminem losing too many. Now it's Neo to go down from the same window. Gatorada. Nello's the only one with full HP, 4v2, but Nello fires back. Black Ray decides to pressure the bomb site directly on, only 20 seconds left. Eminem hanging on for dear life, but Anatoon walks in, takes full control. Nello on the bomb site is gone, and that is indeed a 5-1 scoreline for CAG. They'll lose some of the protection on the wall and also lose some of the deployable shield. A flawless round shaping up right now for Eminem. Anaton amidst the smoke, can't really do much. Manages to stop the diffuser, but gets taken down in the process. Gatorada from above, he's not getting past Solotov. Anaton doesn't have the weaponry to really deal a lot of damage, so instead it's a nitro cell. Diffuser going down, tossed out, and it goes off. That's the diffuser now. With 10 seconds to go, Anaton is in this crazy position, and he manages to pull it off. Suddenly it's Neo left to do what? With no time left? Nothing at all. Cyclops will move to match point. Smokes now go out. Nello with the diffuser in hand, getting it down at the halfway mark. And the coverage for Eminem looks to be mighty good. Suzu with the very first kill. They stare down the long barrel right now. From above, Solotov pinching Iagator. Suzu is very next. Wait. Do they have it? Nello waiting for the engagement. He will decide to take it, but misses his opportunity. No nitro cell for the mirror. Gatorada just over the shoulder will take out one. Usus comes in from a blind angle, and suddenly Iagator's down, and now it's Gatorada to fall too. Anaton and Suzu to clutch out as the diffuser is going down, but Nello is in such a safe spot. Suzu will have to look to his left. That's where Tyrant is positioned, but he doesn't know that someone's behind him, and Eminem have almost pulled off the comeback. The good thing for Black Ray is that you focus way too much on it. And suddenly Eminem gets tunnel vision. Gatorada goes down. Black Ray a kill after Gatorada had found one. Tyrant almost a team kill on Nello. Waiting patiently. Neo and Nello so close by. Diffuser being planted in the corner. Neo has the cross. Will somebody come in that direction? That's the real question. A kill from Tyrant on the Black Ray. Diffuser goes down. Time will work against CAG. Iagator is no more. A run out will get him. And there's Nello to shut the door. CAG, we're up 6-2. And Anaton's just going to walk right in. Bring the heat towards the Jaeger. But he's lost Iagator. Anaton jiggle peeking around, good enough for a single kill. Cannot outduel Nello, but it's a 1v1. Suddenly it's Suzu against Usus to keep the dream alive. No! CAG choke it in the final round to Eminem. And their record remains intact on Chalet.
P4 on the fire.
40 seconds to go. Bibu still inside of Moto. They trade off. Rise involved in more altercations. Still alive, by the way. And Cyber walks right up. Finds his second kill. Huge play. Diffuser needs to be retrieved. He'll be followed up on by Shinka. Wolves reading into this perfectly, and now Shinka just needs to play keep away. He's the only one remaining, but instead he takes the engagement. Diffuser is down. Souls won't be able to get there in time. First round goes to the Wolves.
Here we go.
And there go Candelas. Dropping on in, slaughtered by Bibu. Wolves answering this perfectly. It's followed up on by Astro. That is really, really rough. Bullet's last one left. Flawless round for Wolves.
I would like to believe that this is what happens when a structured playstyle team...
If there's a Kaid in play, which there is, those Electro Claws can be very, very powerful on some of the hatches that are harder to get at. Faze, triumphant in their entry. Bounce back from Wolves as they pick up 2. Candelas go in, Souls from Dirt Tunnel, but another Kiva goes up right as he melees it. Bullet in, capitalizing off of a potentially blind P4. Rise takes out Cameraman, and Souls on the plant, but he aborts it. Not going to be able to pull it off. Bullet has the bead on Rise, and there you go. Souls getting the plant down. Mowgli will need to stop it in its tracks. Can he do it? Doesn't look likely. A blind fire through. Faze get their very first round. It's still 3-1 in favor of Wolves. They have 3 players, 3 warm bodies on the bomb site to throw this problem, but Bibu is prepared for it. And
that could be the round.
Not only does the nitro cell go off, he's able to do it with the gun in hands as well. Faze will drop through blue, right into the plume of smoke. Cameraman taking some damage. Bibu a 3rd kill. 2 more could be his. P4 shuts down the ace potential, and Cyber walks in, taking out Shinka. But he can't get more than that. An act of desperation as Wolves pick up their 4th round. A drop from Souls, missing out on Rise, who will just be cannon fodder for Faze. Down goes Mowgli as well. Faze just cleaning shop. No hope for Shinka. Bibu pulls trigger, and 2 are gone. Look at that. Another Bibu! Are you kidding me? I don't know if he can get spotted. Yes, he can. Bibu trying to shake him off, but Bullet is committed to it, and Bibu will pre-fire away. Some magic needs to happen here. Bibu sees him, but loses it. Oh, no. Cyber playing down in garage. Look at that line of sight. Oh, and he can down Mowgli. Mowgli might drop off. Cyber will go for the run out, but there's somebody there waiting on rappel, and it's Bibu to stop him in his tracks. Mowgli should be recovered at some point. Wolves can taste match point right now. It would take a catastrophic throw or a hero play as, well, Bullet's able to get Mowgli. That's the nade dropped. Possibly, suddenly, Faze have gotten all the kills. It's just P4 to try to win. It was a 2v4, and now P4 will need to try to clutch out. He's got 1 second left. He can't get it done. What a play by Faze Clan. Nade in hand won't be swung on this time. He'll actually be able to get in, or it certainly looks that way, and that's a freebie against Cameraman. Look at all this free real estate for P4. Wolves get in big time, but Astro outduels both Shinka and P4 before getting dropped from Logi. What is happening right now? Soul's struggling, but they've got some pings, and there's a drop from the sledge of Rise. He gets away. Soul's in a tough spot. Finds drones, and he gets collapsed upon by Mowgli. Bit anticlimactic finish to that round, as he had so many ways to look.
They would need Diffuser to go into kitchen now to drop the kitchen edge, because there's no way P4 can walk through Dirt Tunnel door. That's just not going to happen.
Absolutely correct. Souls flattens Mowgli. Still in his position. Souls taken out by Shinka. Bullet is pushed up. Oh, that's the real deal, not the clone, but Rise has breached his way in, narrowly missing out on a second opportunity. Cameraman from above will have to retake, as he's the last one standing for Faze. He has to deny from above. He cannot drop. The hatch is still closed, Nick. As Cameraman makes his ascent back, Shinka will stop him and give Wolves 3 full points as they best Faze in their final match of the day.
Truly take care of all these roamers, right? You need to make something happen. Charles still up on the top 4, finds Bolo through the wall. I mean, gives them another route, gives them another option and something else to think about. That's going to cut it close, but
Oh, a bit too close. 13 seconds. Shyle, he's driving himself through. They're just going to try and flood their way onto the back of the site. There's the swing. The smoke comes a bit late. The heavy pepper fire from Achieve downs the man with the kit. They have the angle and the idea in the first round. It's TSM's. Trying to hold on as well. The next canister goes. They just push right through it. The procs will give some of the game away. Merc's going to hold on close, and they go down the brick stairs. There's a player coming up on the back end. Static takes the head off of Gasher and realizes, well, they're both up here. Let's go down there. Bolo, in the meantime, is doing Bolo things. Inside construction, one more on the clock and the lock. The pings are coming towards the player. The roll of the exo... well, Bolo getting a quad kill in the meantime. I was going to say the roll of that causes a bit of a fight, but it's suddenly a 1 versus 1 out of nowhere. All of this, you assume maybe an Echo drone is the one giving the game away. Just sees the angle, can't quite find it there. Has to get somewhere because at some point it's just going to be a hatch drop. Where do you go? Finally finds his first kill of the game as well. Bolo's going to see how long he can stick it out here. Pops up and gets popped down. Good boy gets his second. Envy Taylor suffers on the walk round. Do they know about Achieved?
Oh, yes, they do.
Yes is the answer. Good boy. Gets his technical third, but I don't think he gets rewarded for that kill. It'll be whoever downed him.
For now, Snake still holding on. Gasher gets injured though, and that means it is an effective 1-on-4 situation. Now, surely there's no way they lose this with 10 seconds left.
I mean, they have to try and knock this one home right now. There's the first for Snake. Very quick response from Sandbox. 11 rounds in a row between the one first round. They have to try and throw themselves in. He is a deterrent, and he is a very dangerous one. In the meantime, Envy Taylor's making friends at the top. He drops the shield at the worst possible time.
That was the Sophia stun that killed him.
Sophia on the far end. Shyle. They've got to try and push themselves towards the plant opportunity, but there's still a C4 in Bolo's pocket. It's what I talked about before. It's always still going to be a danger. Look at him just waiting underneath. The kill comes over onto the cover. There's that C4, and there is a 5-1 TSM half.
There is already one pre-place, and as soon as they start opening up onto the actual staircase, that might blow up and find Bolo. That is the shutdown. That is the entry that they need.
15 seconds, and the pressure has to come now. Snake gets dropped. Shyle caught one round. There's Merc on the swing. Does not quite get his gun out in time with an Envy Taylor kill on the far end. Flawless from Sandbox to double their performance from earlier on in the day to find their second round here. Fire forces one bit of movement, but Merc cannot quite get the connection for the next. It's Envy Taylor that wins it out. Gasher, he's trying to bite his way into sight, but as soon as they realize it, well, Snake out of nowhere gets the quad on the back end, but it's the fire that ends the slithering of a man who almost aced that round.
They give themselves as many opportunities as early on as possible. Also, in the meantime, Envy Taylor's being droned out. He finds Snake, though. He's hoping to lean back into the fight for a second. Finds Bolo.
The drone on the player, the reveal of the Valkyrie. That grenade bounced around. They got to try and limit the angles they can get taken from, and that's a big play. 3 versus 3, 15 seconds achieved. The door's locked, but you got some support from the opposite swing. Merc over the top, gets one of the bodies onto red, but it's the back stairs, and TSM just slink round that last couple of kills. Merc, 2 on one side, 1 on the other.
First flashbang comes through, but the ADSs are going to be catching him. Arakazi finds the kill to Bolo. That might be differentiating.
Snake gets Shyle. They're going to try and have a big blowout fight here, and you got to remember where the kit is. Gash has got it in pocket, onside Jacuzzi, an important fight to win, but Envy Taylor wins one back, reloads, caught out. Snake is able to get one more. Good boy. The young prodigy is the only player left for the hopes here of Sandbox pulling any points from their first day. The cover is not his to take. TSM just push it over the line in the dying throws.
Heals are coming through. That's, of course, the new Doc Stim coming through. A full heal coming through. Instantly Foles losing his life afterwards, though, so it was in the long range.
Yeah, Keys was able to get one. Yeti bites back, though, gets the hop out, and the fight itself, it is lost one in the mix of it, but suddenly it's a 3 versus 3. As I said, it's a game of intensity. There's Julio getting one on the back end of it. Gonna see if it could be the experience on the lead and post-plant for the first time, with Herds having the watch round on that. The metal stairs, Rampy's trying to fight his way back in, but with a cross angle of 2, they're a little bit freewheeling through. The C4 just lane and gets the perfect drop onto Julio. The kick goes cold. Fultz gets Keys as well. well. There's still these calls and attention that can be paid across the board. JV's trying to get the lockdown. Here's an air jab go off on the far end. Rampy suffers a bit of damage, but it's a post plant there inside the seeding. The hot pings comes against them. An important fight to win it, and it's theirs to take. It could be a huge blow to an unsuspecting player. You can see Faze is trying to work it out. He was not unsuspecting. The 2 versus 1. They got to take it sooner rather than later. The longer they wait, the less likely this is to be theirs. There's the strike close. Bosco just has to hold it down, and SSG.
Yeti taken off the board. He has been consistent so far. Keys doesn't check the right corner, almost. Manages to stick the actual flick there with that shotgun, but Faze is a bit quicker.
Ooh, there is Volps, though, his second. A great take across the board. This could be an easy strike. It's on the other side of the wall. He doesn't quite know, though. Julio, an old experienced hand, sure does. And Rampy with the last. W7M get their second round. The smoke covers the swing. They're seeing if they can bait it behind the Dockerby, but it's Keys that opens up the back end right down onto 90. Bosco and Houghton caught out. Rampy gets one back in. They're sort of spraying and praying and hoping they can get a catch on the push itself. It's the C4 of Faze. Stops the kit. 30 seconds now. Faze is still on a back line behind the shield. The 2 players are swinging onto the fountain. One gets one back. Keys, he's looking for the 4K, for the duck round, the pepper over the top of the shield, the flashes, they're looking high, he goes low, it's Keys! Yeah, but he also escaped. Not for very long, mind, but now they're in on the site. JV's able to get one. They're going to go for the stick on the plant. The main door's being watched as well. Mozzie's trying to get the angle with the C4. Is it in time? Yes! Yeti stops the plant. They are still at a big body disadvantage. Yeti is also suffering now. He's on a chase and somehow gets out. On a sliver of health, finds the kill and finds the vertical hold. Tucked back round. JV92 is watching for it. The swing is called out. Volps gets it, leaves just Rampy with a sliver of health. Here the Buck breaking forth underneath. They're trying to find this loose player. Do they know where he is? It's the wrong side. The Buck's making a bit of noise. JV's making worse. W7M, a 4-2 opening half. Well, they don't quite move behind it. Rampy, he has some cover. Yeti suffers the swing round, and it's covered from the back end. Volps strikes. Is he going for the double down on the run out? It's pressure on. Houghton finds him, though, has it. And suddenly, Faze and Rampy have one of a piece. It's Kays. Goes for the jump out, the 3rd player. Faze goes down as well, and JV92 is able to get that lock in. There's still the swing on the window. Barely any health between them, 10 seconds left. There's the first that goes against them. Doesn't need the full kick of that DMR to get the kill. This one needs all the connection, finds one, looks for the second. Bosco, no! Just locked in by W7M. The smoke covers the angle. Houghton gets covered by JV, and they're inside and very quickly outside. Herds, they have the ping on the player. Yeti wants to hammer home right behind this. There's the reveal. There is Herds! Swings against the glass. Does get picked up in a trade situation, but Bosco
Faze not going to be able to get too much done. He has been spotted out. It's a Nitro to blow him up. Leaves it only up to Bosco now. And E1D used, but no one is going to be moving out. It's actually the smoke making a bit of a movement here with that shotgun. Goes for it. Finds the kill. This is the greediness, the overconfidence that they do show time and time again.
Several W7M players that like to move in the wake of the first fight. There is a fight that happens over break. Houghton watching, looks for the second, pre-fires it. Assuming somebody might be a bit further out. It's still patient, but look, another player steps in. Volps wins out the engagement. They retake CC. Are they going to go for it? Volps really wants to. Just a bit short. Is he going to do it again? There it is. A bit too high. Gets caught out. The lock on break room door. It goes almost against them. There's the grenade. Pushes the pressure. 92 gets 2 of his own. It's a Claymore that finds Herds. Rampy is down. Yeti is 2. And W7M, they're able to take the 3 points. A 7-4 showing at the end of the day.